It's amazing, my girl. How you can make such powerful sounds. Absolutely incredible, my girl. Absolutely incredible. Hello, my sweetie pie. Guys, we have some really interesting news to share with you today, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to go about it, so I'm just going to go in, say hello to Meg, then we can get going on our walk. Do you not want to go walking? I don't know. Eh? I don't know. Do you not want to go walking? Oh, yeah. Right, Gilly? Oh, she's decided that a walk is not a bad idea after all. Becoming a bit of a granny. You know, you can't rush a granny along in anything that they do. So, yeah. But she's got spring in her step. The weather's very, very cool, chilled. All right, one times here a 9, about to get squashed. Oh, sorry. That's why it's in its protective case. All right, so guys, I have some really, really interesting news for you guys. So as most of you will probably recall, some time back, we decided to spay Meg as a precaution. She started developing this mane, started getting really, really hairy, and there was fear that she might have developed a pyometra, and so the advice was to remove the uterus, and then we could just make sure that that wasn't the problem, and that you know, she could live out the remainder of her years relatively healthy without having to worry about that. So it was really a preventative measure, but out of concern for the sudden mane growth, which was really bizarre. And we know that her sister Amy had a similar event occur, and Amy did indeed have a pyometra, and that certainly sorted Amy out until obviously the leukemia. But yeah, we didn't want Meg to suffer, and so we went that route. Lo and behold, when we did the procedure on Meg, Dr. Caldwell found nothing unusual about the ovaries and the uterus and all of that. They all looked pretty normal, but always as a precaution, always when she stops and she starts to high step like that, I just keep quiet, because that means she's going into stalk mode, and that could mean she's locked onto something. She has been quite successful in this area, yeah. Find it such a privilege to be able to go walking with Meg like I do. Really huge privilege. Never wears thin. 17, 18 years of knowing this beautiful girl. Never wears thin. That hearing, just unbelievable. Alright guys, so what happened was we had the spay, and as a matter of procedure the internal reproductive organs get sent off for tests, and you wait just to see what pathology says. And so that happened with Meg, and obviously she's found some fresh warthog poo. What's incredible is how she is circling. That's fresh, so she's circling and going in ever decreasing circles to try and, just walked over some more to try and locate. There's a warthog here, and you can see the movement. She knows something that I don't. She can hear something. Even over the aeroplane's noise, she can hear it. Here you can see with all the activity when it was slightly wetter. This clay soil. Alright guys, I actually don't know how to I don't know how to go about this, to be honest. I've been debating how to go about this for months now, actually. I wanted to break this news to you guys a couple of months back, but as I say, I just don't know how to go about this, because what I'm about to tell you is going to absolutely stun, as it did me. Doesn't change anything. Let me just say that. It doesn't change anything. But it's just a bit of news that you just don't expect. Let me go back a bit and explain how this news was broken. One Friday afternoon, I was at my office, and I got a call from Dr. Caldwell, and the doc says to me, "Hey Kev, are you sitting down?" So he says, "You remember, Kev, when we sent off Meg's reproductive organs just to see that everything was okay?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, it's come back and everything's healthy, except that Meg is a boy." I'm like, "What? What are you talking about? Meg's a boy?" He says, "Meg is a male, a perfectly healthy male lion." Now, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you have been following me for many years, and have followed the story of Meg and Amy. I think you've just dropped your coffee if you're drinking coffee, or your wine if you're drinking wine. So let me repeat that. You heard me correct. Meg is a boy. So for all these years, we have been dealing with Meg and Amy being a female and Meg being a guy. And so I'm like, "Well, what are you talking about? Come on, how is this possible?" And so the good old doctor says to me, "Well, remember we removed her ovaries? Well, those weren't ovaries, those were testes. And he was just as shocked. So apparently the report came back, and the report said, yeah, healthy pair of testes from male lion, and so forth and so forth. And so I think Doc Caldwell also was a bit shocked and thought that they had got it wrong, and probably in all likelihood phoned the lab just to make sure that they hadn't mixed up some samples. And they were like, nope, absolutely, the sample that was labeled Meg, the lioness, we did our tests and we found a healthy set of testes. So Meg is a boy, guys. After 17 years of knowing this lovely lion, it's now revealed that she is a he. And so, as I said earlier, it changes nothing. To me, this will always be Meg, my girl, and to be honest, she doesn't really matter. They don't care. They're not like humans, where we feel like we need to put ourselves into some category to feel accepted. That's why it doesn't really matter what we term it. Some people are saying I need to term it Meg is a intersex lion. Others have told me that it's a male pseudo hermaphroditism, tongue twister. The others is it's XX disorder of sexual differentiation. Couldn't care what you want to call it. Meg will always be Meg. She responds to Meg, and at this age it doesn't really matter. We don't need to try and even be PC about it, because absolutely changes nothing. The way I see her, the way I love her, the way I interact with her, I don't go, oh, all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Meg is a male and I need to work with a male lion differently to how I work with a female. Not the case at all, because our relationship has developed over, as I say, it's developed over almost 18 years, and it is what it is. So yeah, there's the news, guys. I'm sure this is going to create a bit of a buzz. A few emails are going to fly in, I'm sure, comments on YouTube. But I wanted to break the news to you guys and tell you, because we don't want to keep things secret here. There's no point, there's no need. But what I didn't want was for it to leak from some other source, whereby you guys then come and say, well, why aren't you telling us? Are you trying to hide something? So no, we're not trying to hide anything. We're out with it. Been figuring out the best way, as I say, to tell you guys. We had a few broadcasters interested in the story, and eventually I decided, along with the guys at my channel, is that this should be part of our LionWhispererTV YouTube channel. It should be an announcement to you guys from yours truly on the channel, because you guys have been a part of the journey and you guys have supported us through thick and thin. And so you guys and girls, you know, I use guys in the overall affectionate term, but all of you out there have contributed so much. So you are the ones that are all finding out together. And actually, there's only a handful of people who know over here, and so now you are one of the first to know. Because this is such an interesting phenomenon, and it is believed to be more prevalent in lions than than we would like to believe. Dr. Caldwell and his colleagues, some other scientists, have been doing a paper on these conditions in lions, and that paper is, I think, at the point of being peer reviewed. So it will come out in the coming months, maybe 2 or 3 months time, as a scientific paper on this condition in lions that's believed to be not only prevalent in captive populations but also in wild populations. So it is very good. Meg has contributed to science, which is a positive thing. There again, a captive lion contributing to science in a positive way. And so, yeah, thank you, Meg. Okay, one time squashed camera again. Anyway, that is a beautiful, beautiful, did I say beautiful animal, who has the most gorgeous personality and nature. And we love her to bits. We do. We love her to bits. Don't pee on me now. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to call George to come and pick us up because lazy bones. Hey George, it's Kevin coming.
Standing by.
Until next time, from Meg and myself here on LionWhispererTV. Bye. Yeah.